the Pack try to close out the year. We have a lot of expectation for them as we are #1 in conference, undefeated
That's
so
right,
far. So I
4-0.
just pray that we can carry this out right now. And as we win the tip, we're off to a great start.
You should probably usually win the tip with a 7-footer on your team.
Most definitely.
Yeah, the Wolfpack have a few familiar faces not going to be playing today. Jalen Galloway is going to be out as Mike Harden gets a foul right off the jump. Zach Muller is available, but we may not see him either. Who else? One more guy?
Yeah, we've got Andrew Stagney out
Stagney,
with,
the other guy, yeah.
with back issues, as well as, like you said, Jalen, back spasms.
And that's a lot of points that you're missing.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
they're going to see if they can overcome. Obviously, we got a few guys out, but a few guys back as well. We saw Bradley Alcime make his season debut against Dillard a week ago. Of course, Loyola ended up losing to Dillard after we saw them beat the Blue Devils here in the Den. Harden hit the second free throw, first point of the game for either side. Loyola is 9-2 on the season. Again, 4-0 in conference play. And so far, undefeated at home. They've put on a show every time we've been able to call their games.
Most definitely. And this is not an easy conference to go undefeated in. So you got Faulkner, who's had 2 upsets in the past couple games, but they've always been a consistent threat. Middle Georgia always brings a battle, and then you have Talladega and Stillman.
Of course, it pretty much came to a peak as Leonard Jackson missed that one. Last year, the top 2 teams in the entire NAIA were both SSAC teams.
Yeah.
You met Talladega in the championship game. That looked like a moving screen that wasn't called. That's going to be a layup. Good for Middle Georgia and Bryson Martin. So the starters for the Wolfpack, Mike Harden, Blake Berkey, Milan Mejia are the guards, joining Leonard Jackson and Brody Adams.
Yeah, this is not the typical Middle Georgia team that we're used to seeing. They're always very athletic. They like to get up and down, pressure you, but this year they're a lot smaller than what they're normally being.
Right. Ooh, good spin move from Jackson. Got the layup to go, but they're not going to count it. Or are they going to count it?
Yep.
So they count it, but an offensive foul? Oh, no, they count the basket and the foul. Okay, I was confused. It looked like he called an offensive foul, but it's going to be a free throw and one.
Yeah, Leonard's really been stepping out of his shell this year.
Oh, yes.
Helping us out big time with his confident three-point shooting.
So he is unfortunately down from 70% or whatever he was shooting for a while there, but still 48% shooting this year, 15 for 31. That is not bad at all. Jackson averaging 8 points a game. There's a long three, and that one rattles in for Maliek Sadler.
Yeah, they're coming out the gate hot.
Oh yeah,
with a lot of intensity, with a lot of confidence. So let's see how the Pack can respond on the offensive end.
They're going to give it to Jackson again. He gives it up to Mejia. He was open for 3. That one no good. Yeah, you mentioned the size. 4 players from Middle Georgia, 6'3" or under. Although it's kind of the same thing for Loyola, as that is going to be a turnover.
Yeah, I don't question at all Coach Reyes' coaching ability, but you definitely wonder how well of a momentum that they can get switching up the lineup so much. But it's been working for him so far.
Of course, it's not really his fault. You can only do so much with what you're given.
That is true.
That is true. I mean, hey, Luke Ladner started 3 games in a row. You got to just be able to step up. Blake Berkey goes to the free throw line after that drive.
Even though there has been a shifting in lineup, what I like that we're seeing right now is that they're attacking the basket aggressively.
Yeah,
they're getting them in foul trouble real early and allowing the fouls to determine the weight of this game.
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
kind of interesting. Already 3 personal fouls on Middle Georgia's side, as they already have to make a substitution due to foul trouble, and it's an important one. Jason Moore is one of 4 guys averaging at least 11 points. He's the team's rebounding leader as well. Blake Berkey at the line, makes 2. Burke got career high 15 points against Dillard on last Sunday.
That's what I loved about the unpredictability of this team. It's you never know who's going to go off for a star night.
Very true. And there was a game against Mobile 2 weeks ago on the road as a big block from Brody Adams. That's what he's in there for, right? Berkey did a basket, got the layup to go, and there is a lead.
Get a stop on the defensive end, execute in transition. If you can continue that, this game is yours. Great defensive pressure right there by Mike Harden.
And that is going to be a foul. Leonard Jackson called for the push. That was kind of a soft call, I would say, but it's only the first foul. Got a long way to go. Yeah, they had Mobile 2 weeks ago. Andrew Stagney had 11 points in the first half in that game.
Yeah.
And so you never really know where it's going to come from. There's a turnover. And that was good defensive positioning from Adams again. Just kind of doing what he's out there for, standing tall, getting in the way. So Wolfpack will try to extend their lead.
One column of the stat sheet that is not being recorded that I think should be recorded is forced turnovers. That was a great move by Blake Berkey right there. Very confident.
He is playing well right now. You know, he's been kind of that backup point guard, but he's getting a start and exceeding expectations maybe not his own. Of course, you could attest to this as that one goes, it banks in. Sometimes you're lucky. But, you know, if you're on the court, you think you're the best player on the court. You know, or at least you have to for your confidence to be good at least. Here's Adams, got fouled on the way up. Tried to kind of volleyball it up, but it didn't go.
Yeah, one thing that I've definitely noticed that Coach Reyes does an amazing job at, which I wish other coaches could learn, is how much he empowers every single player on the team. Like, regardless if you're playing 2 minutes or if you're playing 40 minutes a game, like, he is going to encourage you and make you feel like the world is yours in the game. And that's how this team is able to be so successful, as you see players, reserve players come in and give star performances.
There's another three. That one finally misses, but it goes off a Loyola player as Berkey and Jackson fought for the rebound. Yeah, something I've noticed about Coach Donald as well is he believes in everybody on the team for sure. And you can tell in the way they play. A few subs coming in. Bradley Alcime making his first appearance at home. And Matt Mendesi playing as well.
Yeah, I've been waiting to see what Mr. Bradley, the D1 transfer, can bring to the team. I know he's a big asset, can really stretch the floor, being about 6'7", 6'8", and that's really a threat.
We got him listed at 6'9". I don't know if that's accurate exactly, but yeah, he made his season debut against Dillard. Has yet to score, however, only played about 3 minutes in each half. But I talked to Coach Reyes. He said he was a projected starter going into the season, so they're going to try to work him back up as Mendesi hits first of 2 free throws.
Yeah, and it's a long season. You definitely don't want to rush a player back when he's not 100% ready and jeopardize a career that he could potentially have beyond the collegiate level.
He's only listed as a sophomore, so he could have a good career here after transferring. Wolfpack take the lead once again. Mendesi hits 2 free throws. And he's a guy who's going to have to step up in this game. He's the third leading scorer on the team behind Jalen Galloway and Milan Mejia, who has not scored in this one yet.
This is great defense.
Oh, yeah.
Great defense. You can definitely tell they've been working on this in practice.
Shot clock's at single digits. And that's going to be a miss. Goes out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say it was off of the Wolfpack.
You would love to see them finish the possession with the rebound, but being that you allowed that team to get a shot under 10 seconds, really under 5 seconds, that's impeccable defense.
And that is going to be an offensive foul. Well, they finished the possession eventually.
Most definitely. The defensive end. Oh.
Sorry, Champ Dawson is the one who got the foul. Continue.
The defensive end really jazzes me up because that's where the intensity of the game really comes. And when you really take it personal, you can really defeat your opponent mentally and physically on the scoreboard.
You know, I never thought I'd enjoy watching defense until this year and last year. These teams play hard on that end of the floor, and they make it exciting. I mean, these guys, they give 100% effort on that end as well, and that's what you love to see. And, of course, we've talked about this all season long. That starts with, you know, the leaders on the team. If they're playing hard, you want to play hard on defense as well. Mike Harden is kind of spearheads that. He leads the team in steals. Almost 3 steals a game. Oh, wow, look at Milan. Almost got a steal there, speaking of steals.
Here's another possession with a shot under 5 seconds.
And it's a miss. They're going to call a foul, though. Ooh. So they're not getting the rebound to end the possession is the only bad part about these defensive possessions.
And that's the exclamation point.
Yeah,
you don't want to work that hard for 25, 26 seconds, and they get a last-second shot.
One interesting stat I was looking at before the game is just each team, the rebounding margin is negative for the season. It's not really something you want, and so that's probably going to be a key to this one is who's going to win the rebounding battle. So far, that would be Middle Georgia. Loyola has only gotten 1 rebound total. That was the one after Brody Adams got that block. So it's been kind of a struggle finishing out possessions. Alex Hammond into the game for the Wolfpack. Freshman hasn't been playing at home for a while. He was also battling some injuries.
Yeah.
And he got a good pass from Mendesi there. Getting on the scoreboard really quick.
Real early.
Hammond averaging about 5 points a game. And got a bright future here in New Orleans. (15-13) Wolfpack. And that's going to go out of bounds. And there's, if they were tracking it, that would be a forced turnover.
Luke Ladner in the game.
There you go. And again, Luke has started the last 3 games for Loyola. See if that maybe helped him get some confidence up. I mean, I will say, so Luke, who only played in 12 games off the bench last year, he had a season-high 7 points against Mobile in their last game 2 weeks ago. He played in Lafayette against the Raging Cajuns, got 9 points in that one. So maybe he's getting a little more confident, as that's a turnover.
This all comes with time.
I wish that would have counted. That was a fun little shot.
Yeah, that was a little acrobatic. Very acrobatic.
Same score. Both teams shooting really well right now, though. Loyola hasn't hit a shot from beyond the arc, but they're shooting 57%, getting good shots inside.
Getting great shots.
Yeah. The other side, 56% for Middle Georgia, but all of their scorings come from 2 guys pretty much. And that's one of them. 8 points for Sadler now as he ties this game up at 15.
Yeah, it seems as the remedy for the Wolfpack is to stop number 3, Sadler.
Yeah.
You'll be well into this game.
Here's Mendesi. Ooh, tough move to the basket. A little bit of contact there.
Tough left finish, big fella.
Puts the Wolfpack up. With
the steal.
And there you go, on the defensive end. Hammond ends up with it. He'll pass to Ladner. Now Harden. Taking his defender off the dribble.
5 straight points for him?
Why not?
5 straight.
Matt Mendesi up to 7 points in this one. He has not missed from the field or the free throw line.
Came down with a nice, tough left finish. Got the steal, hit the 3.
And finally, they get their second rebound. So they turn defense into offense in these last few plays. See if they can keep it going. Harden Lost it. That was a good closeout.
Great closeout.
Hammond ends up with the ball. They'll get it ahead to Harden, who, of course, had fallen into the stands. I hope he's okay. Kind of running gingerly here. They're going to call a timeout. Coach Scott Moe and Middle Georgia find themselves down. Are looking good. Loyola's shooting 69% from the floor. 11 for 16 on their field goal attempts. They've only taken 5 threes. That might be part of it. The momentum, though, as we said over the break, kind of riding with Middle Georgia right now.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing about basketball. Sometimes the scoreboard may not resemble it, but the momentum is definitely in their favor right now.
Bryce Martin shooting 2 free throws, makes both. He's up to 10 points, leading the Knights in scoring.
Mr. Dominic Brown showing his face for the first time in this game.
Yeah, there we go. Another substitution maybe we haven't seen a lot, but because of some of the injuries, here we go. Brown tries to find Adams inside. Instead, takes it back out. Three-pointer. No good. Oh, the putback wasn't good either, but it's because he was fouled. Harden is going to be going to the line. Good effort on the offensive glass.
Dealing with all these injuries right now throughout the season, having to go so deep into your bench is going to be crucial going into the end of the season and in playoffs, because when these players have to come in due to whatever happens, if team gets sick in nationals.
Food poisoning, perhaps,
food poisoning.
Their backup point guard has to start. Is that what you're trying to say here?
Yeah. Yeah. Those experiences only come with time. So the earlier that you can get their playing time in, the better it is for you in the back half.
So it's back to an 8-point lead after 2 free throws from Harden. And yeah, a lot of guys in here getting big experiences. There's an and one opportunity. Again, there's been a lot of those in this game.
Yeah. Mike Harden turned his back just for a split second, and that middle guy got open. So that 2-3, you got to be alert. You got to know everything that's around you. Your peripherals have to be A1 and precise.
Brody Adams is going to check out of the game after his second foul. Alcime back in. He might have to play bigger minutes in this game, of course, due to Jalen Galloway being out. Second free throw missed. Wolfpack running the other way. Harden putting on a dribbling show. Gets it out to Leonard Jackson. How about the turnaround jumper? Wow. It's good.
That was a tough shot.
That was extremely tough. On the other end, another mid-range shot. Champ Dawson puts it in. So it's back to 6. Harden taking his time. Now Mejia. Oh, corner 3. No hesitation from Jackson, but he missed it.
He's definitely coming in without any hesitation taking that jumper.
And you like to see the confidence, of course. Like to see the shots go in, too. Mejia on the rebound. Alcime tried to get it to the corner to Jackson. It was tipped out. Berkey about to come back in for Leonard. You got 4 kind of small guards out there. Interesting lineup. Looking for Dominic Brown. Instead, it's going to find Mejia and then comes out of his hands. Oh, great defense from Berkey.
Nice.
You know what? He deserves that.
He did. Let's see if they can execute.
Mejia, 3. No. But Dominic Brown trying to get the putback.
3 chances?
Why not?
Hey,
third time is the charm.
Always.
So they rewarded Berkey on the other end for his defensive effort. Rewarding Dom on the other end. I think he likes to be called Nick. He told me that he really will take any of those 3 names, so I'm good. Personal foul called on Brown. And 18 fouls for Loyola, so this is going to be a 1-and-1 coming up for Dawson. 38-30 is the lead for Loyola. And got it. So he'll shoot another one. Hammond, by the way, back in for Brown. And it's down to 6. 3 minutes to go until halftime. Hammond to Harden. Mid-range shot.
Great rebound.
Yeah. Wow, Alcime going up strong for that board. Here's Mejia, who got the defender out of position.
Great ball movement right here.
Can this result in something, though?
Oh, wow.
This passing.
That was nice.
Great ball movement, ends up in an assist for Harden on the basket from Bradley Alcime. And that is his first points as a member of the Wolfpack. They come here at home. A little
Great
poke from
team
Mejia.
defense.
Oh, they're going to call a foul.
I don't know. That his calls have been a little questionable tonight, but
it's interesting. They have a little soft call, little touch fouls. And then somebody's getting hacked under the basket and they got nothing. Again, it's another 1-and-1, no shot. So he's got to make one of these. And he does. I think Sadler's about to come back in for Middle Georgia. TJ Morgan at the line shooting now, sophomore from Detroit. And he misses the second. And Wolfpack get the rebound. Harden gets it ahead to Alcime, now in a corner three.
Good extra.
Mejia.
Nice.
Ooh, with a hand in his face.
This team is playing really unselfish tonight.
Oh, yeah.
They are looking for the extra pass, looking for their teammates, and it's definitely showing on this scoreboard.
And another thing it's showing on is Mejia locking down on defense. And he gets the rebound to finish the play as well. 12 assists on 15 made baskets for the Wolfpack. They've got a 10-point lead. Like you said, unselfish. There's another foul. And Hammond's going to be going to the line shooting 2 no matter what. They're in the double bonus. So 2 free throws coming up for Hammond, who again is averaging about 5 points a game. Missed the first free throw. And I guess this is the lineup that they're going to close the half with. It's done well so far. Makes the second. Hammond just a 62% free throw shooter coming into this game.
See how well the Pack can close out this half. Possibly take the momentum back.
They got their largest lead of the game at 11 points. I don't really think either team has a huge momentum right now.
No, it's been a little back and forth throughout the game. No one has really established their dominance, but
it's a good game overall. Both teams playing decently well. You know, Loyola has an 11-point lead. That's my definition of a good game.
Yeah. Pack winning.
Yeah, exactly. Bryce Martin is at the line for Middle Georgia. That one eventually drops. Junior from Jonesboro, Georgia. He started at the post position, and he's their leading scorer, unsurprisingly. He's got 13. Averaging about 16 a game, 6 rebounds. And he hits both free throws.
.115 left to go. Pack with the ball.
Need a big closeout. And it's going to be a travel.
Yeah, he's definitely been enjoying blowing his whistle tonight.
Yeah, that's going to be the 9th turnover called on Loyola. Each team, of course, with 10 fouls. Middle Georgia, 7 turnovers. Now, that wouldn't be part of your forced turnover statistic, right? It's an unforced error.
Yeah, that's definitely unforced.
It's a missed 3. Luke Ladner coming in with the rebound. Calming it down after that. He was gunning full speed. They'll relegate him to the corner. Harden with the ball. Gives it up to Berkey. Blake Berkey. Over to Harden. He finds an
Good
open
pass.
Mejia. This passing is crazy. They missed the shot. So it should be Middle Georgia with the last shot of the half. They've cut it successfully to single digits at 9 points. Going to try to cut it to at least 7. Loyola trying to stop that. It'll be a corner 3 for Sadler. And he has been on fire.
That is definitely not how you want to end the half.
No. So
But
it goes down to 6 points. I'll take that.
we're still up, but definitely like to see. Yeah, we were able to travel out to Dallas in an unfortunate situation,
Right.
but a fortunate time to be able to build team camaraderie and learn more about the teammates that were new, and just create that brotherly love atmosphere before the season even started.
Ooh, that is a wide open shot. No good, though. We're starting with the same starting 5 from the first half, as it pretty much starts the same way as well. Bryce Martin hits a shot from Middle Georgia, leads down to 4. Mike Harden is your starting point guard. Blake Berkey, Milan Mejia are in there as well. Leonard Jackson kind of playing the 4 right now, along with Brody Adams in the middle.
I don't think
That was an interesting pass. It's going to be a foul. Offensive foul? No. Oh, yeah. Been a few of those.
Yeah, he was not expecting that pass. His back was completely to the ball.
It's a risky sort of pass. I'm going to go back and watch that later. That was an interesting pass. 44-40 is the score. Middle Georgia looking to cut that lead even further. Of course, they had the lead early on in the first half as Maliek Sadler's having himself a game.
Yeah, and this team can be very dangerous. The other night they were down double digits and ended up scoring 50 points in the second half. So this team can light it up when they get their confidence up. So they really got to watch it.
Wolfpack still looking to get their confidence up in this second half. We're about a minute and a half in. No points yet. Berkey trying to change that. Couldn't. And we're going to have a foul. 2 quick fouls against Loyola in the first 2 minutes. Not the way you want to start a half, and we're already having an entire platoon swap. Goodbye starters. In comes Matt Mendacy, Luke Ladner, Dominic Brown, Alex Hammond, and Bradley Alcime. You ever seen that happen?
Yeah, it happened last year. One game, coach was trying to make a statement.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know he did that last year.
Yeah, it wasn't planned, I will say that, but our team came out a little lackadaisical, somewhat in this fashion. And
Ooh, good rebound from Alcime.
so we hope this second platoon can.
Well, not a good start. Ladner throws it away. Miscommunication with Alex Hammond. Of course, a lot of these guys were on the floor whenever that big run was being made near the end of the first half. As Ladner gets a hand on it, but ends up back in Knight's possession. Good defense. Forced a miss. Whew, they're going to try to get something here. Stop this run.
Yeah, it's all just about poise. A lot of their effort and their rowdiness right now is window dressing. Ooh. If you're able to make some solid plays and get some stops on the defense, it'll douse their energy very fast.
And a foul called, offensive, on Jason Moore. I wouldn't exactly call this like Spurs basketball from a few years ago. Not exactly the prettiest game being played here. But of course, it's the games you got to win. Any means necessary.
Any means.
Mundesi fighting on the outside. Gets it out to Hammond. Got a defender out of position. Missed the shot. I think he got a piece of that. Now they're going to give a block to Bryce Martin. Now inside, the foul on Loyola. This game is tied. And Bryce Martin's going to have an opportunity to give Middle Georgia the lead. Brown checks out for Mejia.
Yeah, this is definitely not the effort that you were expecting to see out of the gate, especially after the
Moore speech.
Yeah.
That's what I'll call it. So for the first time since early in the first half, Middle Georgia is going to take a lead. Alex Hammond trying to change that. Gets the screen from Alcime. Drives. Hammond missed the shot, but they're going to call a foul. Goes on Martin. That's an important one. If nothing else, get the man in foul trouble. And that was a shooting foul as well. So 2 free throws coming up for Alex Hammond. Missed the first. Again, 62% free throw shooter on the season. I think that's dropping a little bit right now. He's 1 for 3. Makes the second one. I misspoke. He's actually 3 for 5 now with the charity stripe. So we're tied up.
We just seem very comfortable right now.
Complacent even?
Yeah.
And that's going to be a steal for Luke Ladner. Good effort. Oh. A little bit of a foul. Sadler is going to pick up his second. So Sadler and Bryce Martin each have 2 fouls. Harden comes back in. Yeah, not really a huge sense of urgency. Middle Georgia calling for a travel. They didn't get it. Mundesi's going to take a 3.
That's great poise, great patience. Get in the paint, make the defense collapse, and knock down a wide-open 3.
He wasn't a big three-point sharpshooter coming into this game, but he has made a huge difference with his knockdown shooting in this one.
Yeah, but giving up shots on the other end definitely won't allow you to take back that momentum that you've been looking for.
Yeah, coming into this game, Matt only had, it was 4 for 15 on 3-pointers. Right now, 3 for 3. That ball will come into the baseline. Mike Harden drew another foul. Wolfpack have done well playing without fouling the last few minutes. Hammond, open lane to the basket.
Nice.
Got that one to go.
Let's get a defensive stop now, boys. We got to be able to string those together.
Haven't been doing a good job of that. There's a block, I think.
There's one.
Alcime had the block, but Wolfpack couldn't get it back. And so the play will continue for Middle Georgia, who gets 2 points. Sadler with 2 more. He's got 15. Here's Mendacy. Great move to the basket.
Great move. It's not the offensive end that's
exactly.
That's hurting us right now. It's the defensive end.
Middle Georgia in the
Great
half,
pressure.
5 for 11. And there's a good defense from Hardin we always talk about.
Great pressure.
It was close. They're going to say Hardin touched it last. 3-point lead for Loyola. Mendacy's going to take a break. Blake Berkey back in. Kind of surprised he goes and sits down after really being the only offense for Loyola these last few minutes. There's Bryce Martin. He's going to drive, and again, he's going to get one to drop. 23 points for Martin now.
It's just one of those games where they flip it up and anything will fall for them.
Getting some lucky home bounces on the road.
Yeah, the perfect remedy for that scenario is taking charges.
How about a 3? No. Early in the shot clock, straightaway 3 from Alcime, and now there's going to be a foul on the other end. Hardin picks up his second personal foul. He and Hammond each have 2. Mendacy has 3. Guess that's why he is sitting on the bench right now. Alcime is going to check out, and there is not going to be a single guy over 6'4" on the floor for Loyola right now.
And the way we've been rebounding, it's kind of scary for us right now.
We'll see how it works out. Martin pushes Ladner out of the way, misses the shot though, and there's the rebounding, not working out well for Loyola. It'll be a 3. Champ Dawson, short. Hardin gets the board. Gets it ahead to Hammond. He puts up a layup, good. Maybe the small ball will work out.
We'll see. If we can keep fighting on the boards like that and winning those positions, I have no issue. They can all be 5'4" for that matter.
Even I can play basketball at that point. 54, 51, and there's a turnover. Maybe this small ball thing is not a bad idea.
Hey, you got to find out what works and keep with it.
Luke Ladner at 6. You know what? I take it back. Nobody on the floor is taller than 6'3". Ladner is 6'3", as well as Milan Mejia is 6'2". Hardin and Berkey are 6'1".
Alex Hammond might be the tallest one out there.
Okay, yeah, he's 6'3" as well. Yeah, there we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got to avoid any unnecessary contact here. You getting the ball?
Yeah, they called the travel call.
Interesting.
It happened after the play.
So before that happened, it looked like Milan was about to shoot free throws. Now it'll just be Knights basketball. All right, we'll continue. Wolfpack in a press. First time in this game, I think. Now Ladner on defense, and he's going to get scored over. Martin's up to 25. That's, of course, where you miss those big guys being on the floor.
Yeah.
And, of course, where you miss Jalen Galloway being in the game. Ladner ran over a defender, and he's going to get called for a charge. He's like, my bad. The rare player that'll actually admit when he fouls a person. 1 point lead clinging on is the Wolfpack. 54-53. Oh, there's almost a steal. Instead, it'll end up in a 3. right in the corner was Sadler, and he's been doing that all game.
Yeah. Has he missed from 3?
Yes, he somehow missed 5 of them. I don't remember them. It doesn't seem like he has. And there's another offensive foul, this time attributed to Alex Hammond. Coach Ray is as confused as I am. We're going to sort that confusion out over the break. Back in the den, it is Middle Georgia basketball. They have the lead 56-54 over the Wolfpack of Loyola, who are still going with this small ball lineup. Matt Mendacey, who's been playing really well, has 3 fouls. So you're going to wonder when he's coming back into the game. Of course, we still got about 11 and a half minutes to go as that one misses. Ladner with the rebound.
Our odds have been in our favor with the small ball lineup, so I think he's going to run with it for a second to give our bigs who are in foul trouble some time.
Yeah. Harden with the dribble moves, kind of slipped. Ended up getting the ball away, though, thankfully. 5 seconds on the shot clock, and Berkey got it taken away. Harden's going to go try to chase that one down, but he'll end up in 2 points. And I think that might be the largest lead of the game for Middle Georgia. They led for a very brief amount of time in the beginning of the game. And now you look, the size coming back into the contest after this timeout from Loyola.
Yeah.
Alcime, Mendacey, Leonard Jackson, all coming back in. Leonard's listed at 6'3". I think y'all
25 years.
Yeah. I think y'all have also had, unless I'm getting the years wrong, it might have been the year before that we played an overtime game against Middle Georgia. That might have been before you were here. But, yeah, these teams have always competed as Hammond misses, but there's the size inside. Mendacey gets the putback. He's up to 17 points, and he is still not missed from the field. But, yeah, Middle Georgia and Loyola, they've always kind of, that's got to be an offensive foul. Okay, well, they'll take that, too. Travel called.
Yeah, I feel like he was so against us, he had to give us one. That was our Christmas present.
So, an interesting stat you may not be aware of. The all-time series between these two teams, Loyola 11-3. We've only lost 3 times.
Really?
You wouldn't really expect that just considering how close these teams have been on the scoreboard. There's another 3-pointer, and it's the first for Bradley Alcime.
And that's something they were talking about in the preseason, how he was lethal. I mean, really able to stretch the floor.
If he could shoot like that and do well inside, you got something going there, especially when Galloway gets back. That's 2 bigs who can do that. Them things could get interesting.
Very.
Hammond's going to check out. Milan Mejia back in, and oh, by the way, we got a lead again, 59-58. Loyola over Middle Georgia. Sadler's going to try to take it back, of course, as he makes his first trip to the free throw line. And he will at least tie it. The unfortunate thing is Middle Georgia's already in the bonus. 7 team fouls for the Wolfpack. We just crossed the 10-minute mark of this second half. Second free throw's good. So they have snatched the lead back. But Loyola looks to have some life finally. Mendacey backing down a defender who fell down, and they're going to call a flop. So does that shot count? I guess not. If Matt's going to the line, that shot should not count, and it'll be 2 free throws coming up. So his perfect record remains. The referee's going to deliberate over it for a little bit. The official scorers in these games have had more action than usual.
Yeah, in some crowds you would hear they would give those refs a mouthful.
They're still trying to figure out what's going on now. Maybe if this call doesn't go our way, it might. Might hear some things from the crowd. I don't know. They're a respectful bunch.
Yeah, it's not the typical outing that we've had at our home games.
Well, of course, it is winter break. I want to give the fans some credit.
Very true.
You know, there's less students here than normal as Matt Mendacy hits the free throw. He's saying he should get one more. They're going to deny that request. But how about 6 for 6, 3 for 3 from 3, and 3 for 3 at the charity stripe? Matt Mendacy, 18 points. Leonard Jackson, top of the arc, gets it to Mejia.
That was a great play.
Wow, there were two people flying at him, and he hits the three anyway. Second one for Milan. And he's going to get a steal as well. Ooh, Matt Mendacy gets run into on the other end. They're going to call the ball out off of Middle Georgia. No foul. They're starting to defend Milan like they did Fava last year. I'm just saying.
Yeah, when you hit consistent amount of threes and become the threat, yeah, they got to do something to be able to stop you.
He's been a huge threat this season. He's the leading scorer from beyond the arc at 29 threes, about 38%. And that's going to be a foul.
That was a very tough move right there.
Yeah.
Very tough.
Loyola's got a few guys who are shooting around that 40% from three range. Jalen Galloway's right at 40%. Leonard Jackson, I mean, he's still up there somewhere.
Yeah.
And then now Blake Berkey is actually shooting 44% from three this year. Stagny's at about 38. They got some shooters on this team. Speaking of Jackson, he missed the layup. That was close.
It was a tough take, though.
Yeah. He had Milan in the corner as well. Didn't see him. Still a three-point lead for the Pack, 63-60. Sadler, that was good defense on him, forcing a tough shot. Fade away. How about another three? Alcime, no. That looked good out of his hand.
It did. He shot it very confidently. This game's kind of slow, though.
Yeah, overall. Both teams tired, maybe?
We've had a lot of arbitrary calls made this game, so that definitely doesn't help the momentum.
Oh, block from Alcime. Can he get the second one?
He was out of bounds.
Oh, wow. Great
Good
defensive
call.
play. One finally went their way, huh?
That might be the most excitement and emotion that I've seen out of Bradley all year.
A win without their top scorer in Jalen Galloway. Getting a few guys stepping up in other parts.
Yeah, it's a close one here. Let's see if we can finally grab our momentum. And
it looks like they had it before that timeout is the thing. That's what timeouts are there for, I guess. Here's Alcime getting into Mendacy. He's looking confident. And that is unfortunately his first miss of the game.
But with the consistency that he's had this game, you can definitely afford one or two of those.
I was ready to write it in the Facts. There's a three.
Yeah,
and Sadler ties it up.
That is not the gamble that you want to take with
Yeah.
Sadler with
5 for 10.
23 points.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, the thing with Middle Georgia, all of their scorings come from two guys. Sadler's got 23, Martin's got 25. Nobody else has more than 5 for them, as Jackson misses that one short. Knights coming, looking to take the lead. Good defense from Berkey. But they couldn't close out the play. Now they do. Rebounding leaving something to be desired, but regardless, it's Wolfpack possession. Mendacy to Jackson.
A little slow on the offensive end right now.
And Mejia lost it. Got poked out from behind, I think.
Yeah.
That's probably one thing they're going to look to heading into Monday's game is cleaning up the turnovers. There's a three, and he has not missed. Oh, are they going to call a flop on him as well? Now that's interesting.
Oh, wow.
He gets a technical foul.
Second one's a technical.
Right. So I guess the shot still counts, though. But it is going to be a free throw coming up for Loyola. Mendesi's going to take it. And that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. In a close game like this, you can't have technical fouls.
Not at all, because now the momentum that you thought you had can swing back another way.
Right. Oh, Mendesi misses it. Alcime, Leonard Jackson going to check out. Brody Adams is in. Getting obviously extended minutes due to Jalen Galloway being out. Harden. Now Berkey. Good move to the basket.
Great move.
A little bit of contact, they let it go. And he's got 12 points. There's a foul underneath on Berkey. Oh, and yeah, Metal Georgia's in the bonus. That's going to be 66-65. Middle Georgia over Loyola. 5:52 left on the game clock. This one, from everything we've seen so far, looks like it's going down to the wire. Free throw missed. Mendesi skies for the rebound. That's a big one.
I know what we're missing. We're missing that exciting play. I haven't said it this game.
You haven't.
I knew there was something that was missing. And every single time that I said we need that exciting play, we've gotten it. So let's see if the Wolfpack can execute on an exciting play or three.
Oh,
there we go.
There you go. Cam, you got superpowers, I think.
Hey, life and death is in the power of the tongue.
You spoke that into existence. This could potentially be a 4-point play for Mike Harden.
There it is. There's the spark. Get the crowd into it.
Heard some pretty loud cheers on that one.
Yeah.
As Harden hit the three, got fouled by Jace Moore, who's up to 4 fouls. And the free throw is drained. 69-66.
Okay, now we got the bench into it. The juice men are on their feet. Let's see if we can get a defensive stop right here. Yeah, the Knights look a little stunned with the 2-3.
They got to hit a three here, and they do.
That's big.
Ooh. Ties it up at 69-69. Harden over to Mendesi.
See if we can get a good spark play of the game right here.
5 seconds on the clock. Mendesi puts up a little floater, no good. I mean, if you want to talk about exciting plays again, I'm down. Seems to have worked before. Alcime is about to check back in for Adams, I'd assume. And I think that might be your closing lineup as 2 points going to go in for Moore. It's his first points of the game, actually. Of course, Loyola worried about the other 2 scorers on the floor. Maybe the rest of the team going to start getting in on the action now. Ooh,
that's a great move.
Good move from Harden, but Martin poked it out. So Adams, as I said, checking out. Can we talk about his shoes? Love that.
Who's that?
Bradley's, deep blue. The only one that's kind of out there, unique.
Very. I went to the locker room and one of the players has an Uno-styled shoe.
There you go.
Yeah.
Can't
wait to see those hit the floor for
right.
the first time.
Wolfpack trying to tie this one up. Back of the den, Wolfpack basketball with 3 minutes, 49 seconds on the clock. Blake Berkey on the outside. Shot clock is at 12. Here's Harden.
Good extra pass.
An open Blake Berkey.
Great
and he drained it. Huge three-pointer from Blake Berkey, who ties his career high with 15.
Yeah, the extra passes getting their teammates open, that's when they've been getting really good shots.
Oh. Three-pointer missed. It was short.
That was a great elevator play right there.
Yeah. I'm surprised a foul wasn't called on Milan there. Sometimes you get a lucky break. Here's Harden to the basket.
Beautiful. Nice reverse right-hand layup.
He's into double figures with 11. Wolfpack have 4 players with at least 11 points.
I don't know what was said, but Wolfpack definitely have their momentum coming back with another stop.
Berkey with a steal. Harden gets it ahead to Berkey. And found an open Milan Mejia. Corner three.
That would have been huge.
Short. That would have put him up 6. 2.5 minutes to go. This looks like the lineup they're going to close things out with. And that is turned over. Wow. Huge time for a turnover from Dawson, who just put that one out of bounds. Unforced error.
And the difference between great teams and good teams is how you close out a game. And right now, Loyola is stringing those plays together right now.
And we've seen them close out games well a few times this season as Mendesi catches with open space. Thought about taking a 3. Instead, it'll be Berkey. He'll drive, and he got called for a charge. Of course, Matt was open in the corner.
Yeah.
Didn't see him until it was too late. We would have gotten to 2 hours at some point, but I'm okay with it. 74-71 is our score. Middle Georgia maybe trying to tie things up. Mejia's defending Sadler, and that's going to be a 3-point play opportunity. They're going to say Mejia got him maybe on the hand from behind. Sadler is up to 28 points. 10 for 18 from the field, including that last bucket. So Maliek Sadler Jr. from Conyers, Georgia, going to tie it up. He's only averaging about 12 points a game.
And tonight he's got almost 30.
Goodness. We're tied, 74-74. Should be a good finish here in the University Sports Complex. Harden behind the back dribble, gives it up. Mendesi, three-pointer off the glass. It's out, but he got it back, and he's going to get a foul called. Didn't get the shot to drop, but he followed it up. So 2 shots coming up for Matt Mendesi, who missed his last free throw, but hit the first 3. 2 right here would be huge. Drain the first.
There we go. Need a second.
Of course, you look at Sadler averaging 12. Matt Mendesi also averaging about 12 points, 6 boards. He's over those averages in this game. We're going to have another full timeout. Let's take a little break. 76-74, minute 24 on the clock. This is the Loyola Wolfpack Athletics on. Back of the den, 2-point lead for the Wolfpack. We're going to see if they can close this one out.
Yeah, now they've got Mike Harden on Sadler,
okay,
the one who's been giving them the most trouble on the offensive end.
And you got Mendaci, who was guarding Bryson Martin, the other guy who's been giving them trouble. Champ Dawson's, he's got 7 assists. And that's going to be a block. Mendaci.
Go, you got the numbers.
Gets that one out of here, and, well, they had numbers.
Now you can just milk the clock. You're up 2.
Yeah, they're going to take their time here. Of course, get a good shot at the end of it, though. Matt Mendaci found space. Puts it up, no good on the reverse layup. It was a beautiful opportunity that he wasn't able to finish.
Charge.
They didn't call it. Instead, 3-point opportunity missed. Wolfpack trying to get the rebound, and instead it's going to be a timeout before anything happens. 22 seconds on the clock, 21.6. And that is Middle Georgia's final timeout. I'm surprised they even had one left. Loyola could have one more possession. Of course, we would see that timeout. Peerless Brown's going to pass the ball into Martin.
No, stay solid.
Sadler ended up with the ball, and he gave it up.
Yep, they're trying to get it inside.
They got it in, and now it's 13 seconds. No timeout called. We are tied up. Harden with 8 seconds. Harden with 4, with 3. Harden, step back. Woo! He got it!
Wow. Michael Harden
gets tackled by Matt Mendaci. He is smiling from ear to ear.
Michael Harden with
similar shots in the past. There was a game against Missouri Baptist. He hit a shot like that. But that was to extend the lead.
This is not how I set up.
There's no way. This is a full court.
This is not how I set up. Oh, yeah, that's game.
This is it. Matt Mendaci tips it away, and this one is over.
Oh, we got a player hurt. Sadler.
I think he's okay. Just took a hard fall, hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh,